Okay, when you're ready, Alek.
Hello everyone, my name is Aleks Woody, and recently in class we have been working on POLs, which is short for Presentation of Learning. In my opinion, a POL is created in order to show what you have learned throughout the school year and how it has, through the semester, and how it has made you a better and more well-rounded person in your extracurricular activities and in your academics. So without further ado, here's my POL. So, I know that a lot of you guys might not know me, that well. However, secretly, I'm a superhero. I'm not one of those superheroes that gets bit by a radioactive spider and learns how to fly and gains super strength. I'm a self-made superhero that creates his own gadgets and tools for success. I originally came from a place called New Valley, a place that was filled with crime and evil, and I had to become a superhero and learn skills in order to survive them. And what kind of superhero would I be if I didn't have any villains? So, throughout the semester, I faced many villains. And these villains were Dr. Blogger, Lieutenant Cooking, Captain Building, Interviewer the Terrible, and the most powerful villains that I faced was Mr. and Mrs. Procrastination. So the first villain I faced this semester was Dr. Blogger. And Dr. Blogger was very strong since I've never had to blog before. And I didn't know what to do, how to start off a blog, what was supposed to be included in a blog, and how I was supposed to write it. So Commander Calibro came and she helped me out. She taught me the format of a blog, and she also taught me different styles of writing. And now I have a blogging page at alekswoody.blogspot.com that is thriving, and I've done all blogs correctly. The second villain that I faced was Lieutenant Cooking. And Lieutenant Cooking was someone that I'd encountered briefly before, however, I never fully faced him. So, Lieutenant Cooking was something that I wanted to learn how to do for the longest time, however, I couldn't. Until I went to Kapiolani Community College Culinary School, where I know that I had to cook. There, I knew that I wouldn't be able to run away from cooking like I had previously. So, there I met a chef named Matt, and he helped me understand how we're supposed to cook, what types of ingredients go with which. He also taught me different types of spice patterns and different types of cuisine, such as Japanese or Chinese. So with the help of Sergeant Matt, I was able to defeat this villain. The third enemy I'd encountered on my journey was Lieutenant Builder. And Lieutenant Builder was a very strong enemy, and he was similar to Dr. Blogger in the sense that I'd never built before. Until Commander Kaneko helped me out. He helped me understand the uses of power tools and how different power tools were used for different things. Such as a drill was used for drilling, and a screw gun was used for screwing. Also, Commander Kaneko helped me understand that you need to plan better, and you need to work harder as a person in order if you want to be able to build everything that you set your mind to. This semester, I've been able to build many things such as a hydroponic table and a plant rack system. And I was able to defeat Lieutenant Builder with the help of Commander Kaneko. The fourth enemy I faced was Interviewer the Terrible. And I'd never faced this enemy before, like Dr. Blogger or Lieutenant Building. And he was a very powerful enemy. Commander Calibro helped me out again, and she helped me understand what we're supposed to do in an interview and how we're supposed to interview people. For example, what kind of questions we're supposed to ask, how do you get your questions, and things like that. With the help of Commander Calibro, I was able to understand what I was supposed to do in an interview and how I was supposed to make an interview. And with the help of Commander Calibro, I was also able to defeat this villain. The fifth villain that I faced was Mr. and Mrs. Procrastination. And this enemy was the strongest enemy I'd faced ever. I'd never been able to get rid of my procrastination in my other schools, such as New Valley, and it was a villain that kept on following me around. In order to beat this villain, though, I had to create another gadget. And that gadget was called deleting my games from my iPad. Although that gadget only lasted a short while, as after the class ended, I'd re-download all of them, I was able to find a temporary fix and a temporary solution to this enemy. The reason why this enemy was such an important enemy was because we had assignments such as infographics and iMovies that were due at the end of class. And I knew that if I had procrastinated on any of those assignments, that I wouldn't have been able to finish those. So procrastination was by far one of my greatest enemies. Now, I know that I only told you guys about 5 enemies that I faced. And that was because I'd only defeated 5 of them. However, recently a 6th enemy had emerged. And his name was Ivan Riley, also known as self-reflection. The reason why I didn't include him was because self-reflection is something that keeps appearing. I had faced this enemy before after we went on field trips, such as H-Power, Kapila Community College, and I also faced this enemy before when I completed chapters in Commander Caliber's class, such as the African Imperialism Unit and others. However, this enemy had arisen recently, stronger than ever, and he's back to destroy my grade. Thank you all for watching.
Yep.
Wait, Mr. Clement, was that 8 minutes?
6:43.
Oh my god.
Okay, question. For say that.
Questions?
Oh, yeah.
Matthew.
So does self-reflection mean like you're facing yourself, like you write
No,
your own
like
enemy?
self-reflection, like reflecting upon
Oh.
what you've done. Danny?
So you know your first challenge, the blogging one?
Yeah.
So what is the skill that you gain from that?
Oh, learning how to write, like learning how to blog and learning how to be able to do things like that. Because before I wasn't that good at writing I wasn't that good at summarizing what I've done.
Grammar summarizing or
Yeah,
like grammar
just
or
summarization, I guess.
Just general English.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Any questions, guys?
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good idea.
I think.
How'd you think of the superheroes? What made you think of that?
Well, I thought of challenges that I'd face, and I gave them before their names, like Dr. Blogger. I thought that would go well together, so I created those.
Well, going into second semester, what are some things you feel like you need to focus on or continue to work on?
Like group work, like giving my group members like more responsibility, like equal to mine, because sometimes my group members are like lost and I don't like give them good directions. So I need to work on that, and I also need to work on like letting go. Also, because I do a lot of work by myself, and I need to learn how to how to do work with my group members.
Okay. Good. Okay. Very good.